Windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Michael Brantley. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Brantley is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Michael Brantley goes down for the first out of the game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Allen is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Hmm, 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hicks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strike. Edwin Encarnacion now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 0-1 the count. Nope. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Full count still. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Torres has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Gleyber Torres will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Dribbled to the right side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first, just keeping him floating. Torres is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Hot shot down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and now he's able to get back into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
2-2. So a full count now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 5. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Popped high in the air. Torres moving to his left. 1 away. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1. Popped him up. Bird over to his left. 2 down. Standing in, Greg Allen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for
First pitch of the at-bat.
designated hitter,
Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Shot weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's by him for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Brantley sent packing for the second out of the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Here's the pitch. hit hard to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
25.
Popped him up. Gomes waits on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. A
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Francisco Lindor goes down for the first out of the game. 0-1, here's the pitch. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. A bouncer up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Line hard. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andrew McCutchen is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to duke him down.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Popped him up. Torres has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Melky Cabrera. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gardner going back, and he makes a nice. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar, set to lead off the home half of the second. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3-2 now. Gleyber Torres is on deck. Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, Greg Allen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
After it is Hicks. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. In now, Greg Bird. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Neil Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Tried to bury 1 down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Right side, hit hard. Taken in by Kipnis. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez, 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 53.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Brantley is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Dylan Betances is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 68.
Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Way out in front. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez goes to get it. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to... At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Andrew McCutchen.
MLB Network's coverage of major. Digging in, Adam Eaton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
No strike.
Trio fastballs in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Kemp coming on. 1 out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And there's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Just underway here in Southern California. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Struck him out. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Smoke toward the hole. Dozier fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time. So stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 1 hit in 22 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a check swing here, quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's taken for strike 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Popped him up. Grandal is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 22.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Dozier barehands it. Wow. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is... So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Popped him up. Zimmerman moving to his left. One down. Now in the box, Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. So bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the third out. And now for Washington, Matt Wieters, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Wilmer Depot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Kershaw's ready. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Peterson is there, and he'll make the... Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Puig aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The relay, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. To first. Bellinger's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Puig's got a read on it, and that ends. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He popped out in his first trip. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he's back standing. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bellinger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And there's ball 2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Juan Soto.
Number
From the
22.
stretch. And he takes ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig coming on. 1 away. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Stays alive, still 0-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Wieters awaits the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's feeling himself.
The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Second baseman.
Popped him up.
Brian Dozier.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. 1 out and a runner on third. Fouled off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Defoe comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Peterson at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Scherzer becomes the first out of the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And he popped him up. Dozier is there, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Way in front of that fastball. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Turner loves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready once again, Justin Turner. Singled homer run in his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. And now Bryce Harper. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Hit down the third baseline. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Number 22.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp is under it, and he makes the... Ready now, Matt Kemp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee.
No strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. His last at-bat didn't go his way. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Turner fields it cleanly, and there are two away now. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Defoe moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in, Ryan Zimmerman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilmer Defoe. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to
and the catcher grabs. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Number 52 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate, number 52, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Catcher, number 52.
Michael Taylor is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he has a 3 for 12 line.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Eaton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Kershaw is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Happ drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A ball and two strikes.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout comes on now, and he has it, one down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Happ leads off second with one gone in the inning. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-1 home. It was taken, ball three.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Here's Javier Baez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one. Heaney features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he struck him out. First pitch on its way.
Number 6.
Up around the face. Bases are empty, one man out. And the curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of. The next hub up, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit. Next will be the designated hitter, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Crowd on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Upton now.
And leading off for the Halos.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jeffrey Marte becomes out number 2 this inning. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Howard has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Calhoun coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Chris Bryant now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. And they now lead by 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Rizzo at third. Baez at second with 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Caleb Howard, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. So 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close. His head bounces to the plate for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Almora, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first down. Stepping up now, Albert Almora. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Scorched to third. Howard fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Paul Calhoun will stand in now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1, here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Hit out towards second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Here's Chris Bryant now. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Runners off for second. And he fouls this one off. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Happ on at first. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back in standing. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded down the third baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
So he got him swinging. Justin Upton is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more gap to gap and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. This is skied into short left center. Happ moving forward. He makes the play, and that'll end. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Javier.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Daniel Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Upton is over, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Caleb Coward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, number 37 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way.
Eric Young Jr.
A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Albert Almora. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Cowart gloves it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out of the side. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Here's Chris Bryant now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. First offering on its way. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. First and second here with nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Jose Alvarez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1.
No strikes.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Here's Justin Upton now.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
1-1 to count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. No hits to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Grounded to short. Baez has it. The second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Here's Caleb Coward. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Simmons leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now at the plate, number 37, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you fight.
A swing and a miss. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So standing in, Ian Happ, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
Contreras is off at first with 2 away. Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Fastball in there for a called strike. Wilson, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid ball player.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher from the stretch. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in now, Mike Trout. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 4. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikes.